point when I need everybody to get to the dance floor. Just like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, or that, or like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. Like that, or that, or like that, y'all. That, y'all.
I came to have a party, open off the Bacardi, feeling so hot tamale. Boy, I know you're watching me, so what's it gonna be?
Yeah.
Purple taking me higher, I'm lifted and I like it. Boy, you got me inspired. Baby, come and get it if you're really feeling me. It's my night, no stress, no fights. I'm leaving it all behind. No tears, no time to cry. Just making the most of life. Everybody is living it up. All the fellas keep looking at us, 'cause me and my girls on the floor like what? When the DJ keeps on spinning the cut, it's like that, y'all.
That, y'all.
That, y'all.
It's like that. It's like that, y'all. Hey. Chat.
Caution is so explosive. Them chickens is that shit
y'all
on
hear
lotion.
me?
Baby, come and get it. Let me give you what you need. It's a special location. Means emancipation. A cause for celebration. I ain't gonna let nobody drop my body.
This my time. No stress, no fight. Leaving it all behind.
No tears.
Huh? What? It's like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. I like that, y'all.
That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all.
It's my night, y'all. Y'all heard her. It's my night. We got a fantastic show lined up for y'all tonight, man. Sipping with Soul Sunday edition, the night edition. What? 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 It's like that, y'all. That, y'all. It's like that. I like that, y'all. What? 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 Let's bring it forward. Let's bring it forward to the modern day. Cause this shit's a heater, man. This shit's a heater, man. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, chat?
If this world were mine.
Hey, Roman numeral 7 days, drop it like it's hot.
Hey.
If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them
Hold on.
Chat.
How we doing tonight, man?
Hit them strictly with that fire. Hey, Roman numeral 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them
Hold on, chat.
If this world was mine, I'd take your hand.
Calm vibes tonight, man. Calm vibes tonight, man. Sipping with Souls, episode 5. Listen, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. Hopefully, y'all are feeling great as well.
This world concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it
Popping on the low.
Better days coming for sure.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't need nobody, no sympathy. Hey. And what she say, chat? If this world figure in out to a slow, baby, you will stop, strike, pose. Hey, man, this song is such a vibe, bro. Hey, 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 hey.
This world concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only do what she know. Weekends,
Get it popping on the low.
better days
Coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't need nobody, no sympathy. If this world is come vibe out real quick, chat. We have a lot to get into in this episode. With these first couple of minutes, we just like to vibe out, man. We just like to vibe out, man. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the nighttime crew. You know what I'm saying? Popping on the low. Better days coming for sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I said ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Sipping with Souls. This is episode 5. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone tuning in live. Rhyming accidentally. Should I be a rapper? I don't know. Probably not. But welcome back to another episode, man. Hopefully y'all are doing good. Hopefully y'all are doing straight. Sunday episode. For those who are listening for the first time, we stream on Wednesdays and Sundays. The only change for the regulars, though, is that moving forward, after further decision, we're actually going to be streaming at night both days now. So the original concept of the show was to actually stream on Sunday noon, like midday stream type shit. But after further consideration, it's probably better for me to pick a consistent time both days. Just for consistent viewing, you know what I'm saying? I think picking a consistent live stream date and time both days is pretty crucial. So being the nighttime stream on Sunday nights when everyone's winding down from the weekend, and then a midweek check-in that Wednesday, I feel like that's a good time. So I'm sorry for my midday guys out there to disappoint y'all, but you know, if y'all want to view the stream, the VOD will always be available. Be available. Oh my God, the VOD will always be available on YouTube regardless. We're also on Spotify. We're also on iTunes. So, you know, and we're uploading clips every single day. So you won't miss the action. You really won't miss the action. Everyone's been asking what I am sipping on today. I made some matcha. You know, I'm a matcha guy. I've been a matcha guy. There's been a trend lately of people being put on to matcha. Just to let y'all know, I've been on the matcha wave for years now. All right? I ain't no bandwagoner in this matcha shit. I've been a matcha guy. All right? Been a matcha guy. This is the first year I actually bought my first homemade matcha set, though. So that's been the main difference this year. But I've been a matcha guy. Shout out to my matcha guys out there, man. Very underrated drink. Very underrated drink. I believe it's like I don't even know what it is. It was one of those things where, like, I heard about it. Let me just try it out. Once I tried it out, I instantly got the hype. It's another one of the caffeinated drinks out there. It's lighter than coffee. It doesn't have, you know, it's not as bitter as coffee. It's a little bit smoother. You know what I'm saying? It's more normalized to drink it in latte form, you know. Unfortunately, matcha needs to stay under it to keep it down there. Type shit. What we drinking? Yeah, I'm drinking matcha today, chat. Yo, so thoughts on the Beabadoobee situation. I actually do want to talk about that in this episode of the show because I truly don't know what's going on. So if y'all can link me to shit, that would be great. I would love to find out because everyone's essentially just been saying she's like crashing out on Twitter or on socials. I don't even think it's on Twitter specifically. And I don't exactly know why, what caused it. I just know NBA YoungBoy's involved and like people saying she can't sing is a part of it. But I've seen a couple tweets as well saying like it's gotten a little bit too far. It's gotten a little bit too misogynistic. I don't know. Agree with Beabadoobee. I think Asians are down right now again. She basically overreacting to a meme she been in. Some brain rot shit. I I guess. I don't know, but hopefully y'all are doing well, bro. I've had a pretty good weekend. Let me start off with this, man. It's not even on the docket today. I actually watched Captain America: Brave New World yesterday, so I can give y'all my review of the show or of the movie. Let's start off there. But actually, before we start off with that, we do got a couple of topics to talk about. Leave a 5-star review on Spotify if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support the stream, leave a super chat. Leave a super chat. I finally enabled super chats for this channel. Took me a little bit too long. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Yeah, man. 2025 is the SOLZ Sipping with Souls takeover, man. I don't know, man. I just feel very, very confident about this project, Sipping with Souls, more than any other project. I feel like I finally found. I think 2024 was a year of searching about what I want to be as a content creator, and I think I figured it out. I want to be a podcast live streamer type. You know what I'm saying? But not a streamer in a Kai Cenat lane where I'm doing wild shit, streaming 10 hours a day. Like, that's just not my lane. But I think live streaming is definitely taken off, specifically on YouTube and on the podcasting show side, where you can stream 2 times a week, get your shit off. And I think that's, exactly where my lane is. Wait, this is on Spotify? Yes, sir, it's on Spotify. The video is actually on Spotify as well. I figured out how to upload videos on Spotify. But yeah, let me check in with the chat here real quick. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to y'all. Let me do my roll call here real quick. Hold on. I gotta get a song for the roll call now. Give me a second here, chat. Give me a second here, chat. I've been listening to some Doechii lately, man. Shout out to Doechii, man.
Wake up, 8 cup, get your tits
Hold
up
on,
in my
man.
makeup, face
Listen,
up, get your
listen,
bake
listen.
up, fake blood,
Let's
fake
get
tough,
that
niggas
Shout out to
dicks
Slender,
up, get your dicks
shout out
up,
to
get your
Jiggy
motherfucking
Bone,
sticks
shout out
up,
to
get
Jay
your motherfucking
Hodges,
sticks up, nigga,
shout
pay
out to
up, get
JJ,
your rates
shout out
up,
to
for the
Ramses,
motherfucking princess.
shout out to GTP, shout out to Sydney, shout out to Tricks, shout out to Trey Jones, shout out to Debbie, shout out to TSO Gold,
I'm the trap great
shout
Jones.
out
I
to
don't know what type of
Ozzy, shout out to
motherfucking crack
Trudy,
they own. I'ma carry
T-Rudy.
Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you bitches now for way too long. I'm a black
Shout out
bitch,
to It's
purple
Only Breezy.
stack chips,
Hold on, let's
smoke
see who
a
else is
blunt,
up here. Shout out
all
to Rabbi,
beef,
shout out to
gets
Anthony.
smoked. I'm a
Shout
real
out to
fly
the crew,
bitch,
shout
you
out
a
to the
coach
crew,
hoe.
man.
I'm a real bite bitch, every
Shout out to
post
Rum
hoe.
Soda,
She
finally
was hopping
caught
on
one
it,
of
that she wanna
these
post
lives.
though.
What's
I
up,
got these
Souls?
bitches
What's
white
good,
face,
man?
you a ghost
Shout out
hoe.
to Milky.
You a don't you stand,
Shout out to
stand
the
on a
crew,
post
man.
hoe. Suck it up, stand up, say that shit with your chest. You bitches
Shout
rocking
out
over
to
phones, I got
Thomas.
digits to fetch.
Shout
I
out
can't
to
do
Nate
bitches, I'm too
Race.
busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type of hoe to leave a broke nigga impressed. You look a mess hoe, broke chick, got you looking real stressed hoe. These broke niggas ain't cunt or fetch hoe. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed hoe.
Let me know if y'all fuck with Doechii, man.
Make up, get your tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up. Fake blood,
Hey.
fake tough niggas dicks up,
Hey.
put your sticks up for the
Hey.
motherfucking princess.
Hey.
Rates up, chicks up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your
Hey.
motherfucking sticks
Hey.
up. They suck, that's tough nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the
DTP.
motherfucking. Put the
The DTP, I
motherfucking
think.
money in my motherfucking hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning motherfucking bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way, they spinning bands. I could really give a damn, I could really give a fuck. Long as you bitches know what's up. It's Doechii, bitch, means DOE, Don Dada, bitch, you notice me. They like Doechii, you the Lulu, you a loose screw. She really giving cunt in a pussy voodoo. She swapped the old nigga for a bitch ain't new. She munching on the vibes while she watching Hulu. Wake up, 8 cup, get your tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up. Fake blood, fake tough niggas dicks up, put your sticks up for the motherfucking princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess.
Shout out to Doechii, man. Shout out to Doechii. That's Nissan Altima by Doechii. For those asking once again what I'm sipping on some matcha. You know what I'm saying? Matcha with oat milk, maple syrup. Put some heavy cream on top. You know what I'm saying? I got a frother too. You know. We're drinking good today. So, let's get into the business, y'all. First thing I want to talk about today is Captain America: Brave New World. Okay? Put a one in the chat if y'all have watched the latest Captain America Marvel movie, man. I feel like this is the biggest release Marvel has had in a minute. Probably the biggest release ever since Deadpool / Wolverine. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Ozzy said he's seen it. Official Baller said he's seen it. JJ said he's seen it. Josiah, Kevin, Laser. Excuse me. Laser said he put a 2. So he probably didn't watch it. It was boring. I forgot it came out. I'm good with spoilers. Oh, shout out to Jay Hodges for the $10 super chat. One of my favorite content creators, been watching since 2019 during the NBA videos and listened to the pod since 2020 with the OG crew. You, Omar, Sage, and Dom are the funniest motherfuckers on the internet. Appreciate that, Jay Hodges. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to Jay Hodges. If anyone wants to leave a super chat, go ahead and leave a super chat. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I think I'm just burnt out from Marvel movies. I think that's where I'm at. I'm burnt out with Marvel movies. It's just become too formulaic at this point. Because, I guess I mean this in a good way, chat. I actually think it was a good movie. Maybe that's just me. When I look back at what the movie was, there wasn't necessarily really anything wrong with it. You know, I've been complaining about too many of the multiverse movies. It wasn't that. You know, I feel like the plot made sense. It was linear. It was, you know, the stakes were pretty high. It set up future movies pretty well. But it just didn't have that spark that it used to have, bro. I don't know if that was just me. The fight scenes were good. Shout out to Ozzy for pointing that out. The fight scenes were good. I thought the fight scene with Captain America and the Red Hulk were pretty good. What else? The villain, how did I feel about the villain? I think this is the problem now with Marvel villains, is because I think Marvel is a franchise that low-key suffers through one-up culture. Like, when you set the bar for a villain being Thanos and the things that Thanos could do, it's like any other villain outside of a Thanos level villain just feels so insignificant that it just feels like filler when you're watching it. I think that's a problem that Marvel has. I think they could have done a better job of leading, building backstory for the villain. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think this was a bad movie though. I don't think this was a bad movie. It was a fun movie. I don't think it took itself too serious as well. This one felt different, fast-paced, straight to the point. I do think that's a little bit refreshing. I think, Marvel has had too many movies trying to be too different, trying to be too ambitious, and just a simple, agent, spy movie, soldier movie. Like, it was cool. I honestly liked it. This was not one that I think is worth people complaining about. And if you really are complaining about it, I feel like at this point you're just complaining to complain. As with a lot of things in media, I feel like a lot of things in media now, the complaining is just being too forced. And I don't want to get into my NBA bag too much here, but I feel like the word of the year in 2025 is bitching. In so many aspects of life, everyone is just bitching. Oh my God. And if you're going to take this the wrong way, then I guess you got... If you take this the wrong way, I guess it's a hit dog hollering. But when it comes to politics, when it comes to media, when it comes to sports, when it comes to gaming, I feel like no one is just satisfied with life right now. And that is so annoying to me. That is so annoying to me, because maybe this is just me and the privilege that I've experienced. Life is better than what y'all make it seem. life is better than what y'all make it seem. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, bro. Life is not as miserable as y'all make it seem. Some of these things are not as bad as y'all think it is, but the nostalgia goggles, man. The nostalgia goggles is just wow. Wow. Nostalgia is just winning in big 2025, man. And I'm glad that there has been this counter movement when it comes to all these different fields of just like anti-romanticization, I guess is the best way to put it, of like, bro, back in the day, people were bitching too. Back in the day, people were complaining too. Back in the day, it wasn't as perfect as you make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? I think a perfect example, I'm going to bring it up to the NBA realm in this regard. The All-Star game discourse was just so annoying to watch because the way motherfuckers were talking, you would have thought people and players played with like playoff level intensity at an All-Star game. But that was not the case, y'all. That was not the case. Me and Lo literally sat down at All-Star Weekend and watched the 2000 All-Star Game in full. This was the one where everyone wore their, team jerseys. This was Kobe, Shaq, Allen Iverson, the GOATs. This was peak All-Star Game. Dunk contest was, this was the Vince Carter year. This is one of them ones. And I'm telling you right now, the level of effort that they played with back then versus the level they played with in this last All-Star game is damn near the same. It's damn near the same. I'm going to keep it a whole stack. I think the problem this year was actually the commentary and the ad breaks and all the shenanigans that went around the game, and also, the target score thing. But the actual effort of the players was on par. And I'm just like, yo. And y'all know me, chat. I am not an NBA caper. But my God, bro, it's like that's why I say 2025 is the year of bitching. Everyone's just bitching, bro. Everyone's just bitching. And it's a case of two things. Either everyone is genuinely bitching, or I feel like there's a lot of fake bitching going on. And I feel like this YouTube video just got demonetized with how much I said the word bitch, but I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax, man. But yeah, all of that stemmed from my review of Captain America, by the way. Hey, man. Shout out to Cap, man. Shout out to Cap. But let's go ahead and keep it pushing, man. Let's talk about the first topic of the day. And it's actually from, I can't say he's a friend of the show, but I guess let's start off here. Let's start off here. Let me bring up the video I did. So a couple weeks ago, it's probably closer to a month now. Let me see where he's at. There you go. Yes, it's probably closer to a month. So about a month ago, I made this video on Sneako because he was doing some very, very interesting things with his career, right? Sneako is a creator that we know took a red pill turn in 2021, 2022, became a political streamer. But it seemed like he was taking a turn, for lack of a better term, for the better. This was everyone saying I miss the old Kanye. He was kind of returning the form with his content. He moved from Miami to New York. If you just listen to his words, he seemed a little bit more, I felt I would consider Sneako an extreme content creator a year or two ago. But I felt like with the words, with the verbiage he was speaking in his videos, he kind of centered a little bit, realizing that a lot of his content was rage bait, realizing that there's too much hate in this world, realizing that the red pill community is equally as toxic as the left, as he would say. All these different things. And from a content perspective, it seemed like he was making a concerned effort to gain back the trust of his former audience, to become not as hated as he usually was, right? So I'm going to bring up his Twitter. Because a lot of this has been going on his Twitter, right? A lot of this has been going on his Twitter because he's still banned on YouTube. He's still banned on Instagram. And he's still banned on Twitch. So really his only avenue is Twitter. And he's had this Project 365, I believe, is what he's calling it, where he's making a old school vlog every single day. And I'm really proud of him for, just from a content creator to content creator talking here, it is hard what he is doing. Like, if y'all watch any of these videos, you know, the editing that it takes to pull off a video like this every single day. Oh, my God. Okay, let me not get banned. This is some Casey Neistat type. Like, I haven't seen something like this since Casey Neistat. For real, for real. And this does bring back the old vibes that he used to bring. You know, for those who don't know Sneako on YouTube back in the day, he was, I ain't gonna lie, in the cinematic filmmaking side of YouTube, Sneako was kind of viewed as the chosen one, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. He was viewed as the guy that was going to be one of the faces of YouTube and was gonna do it in a fashion that was very artistic. You know, in a world where the David Dobrik's of the world were succeeding, in a world where Mr. Beast was becoming one of the faces of YouTube, Sneako was one of the few that was really killing the game, making what he would consider art. He's a very artistic person. But nevertheless, for this backstory, the reason I bring up this backstory is because apparently in a recent video, he had this to say. Let's just watch it.
I think the ultimate challenge for my 20s is going to be shifting away from social media and all the politics that I've got myself involved in to be able to make what I really want to make. I think we've yet to see an artist come directly out of the social media world, and I want to be the one to do it. When I was streaming the other night, my community started saying that art is liberal and gay. In streaming, I've cultivated an audience that shares little to no interest with me besides UFC and all the dude activities that are popular in media. Most of the people that watch my streams only like movies like The Joker, Fight Club, The Matrix. I spend so much time in galleries and museums because nothing else instantly gives me so much inspiration. As I get older, I come to realize that there's really nothing more uninteresting than talking about than money, business. Many men are afraid to discuss anything else or step foot in a place like this because art is supposed to expose and highlight our vulnerabilities. I love streaming, but part of the reason I hate it is because you end up becoming a jukebox for people who want to hear the same talking points over and over again. Especially when your audience is 98% male. They want to hear discussions about women and self-improvement so that listening to you feels like they're progressing, but most of them never apply any of it. They just like hearing the greatest hits. Sometimes streaming now feels like being a 7-year-old rock star who's playing hits from the 80s. I'm beginning to understand why bands like Radiohead refuse to play their most famous songs like Creep. I'm a widow. Yeah, maybe in 1993, but it's time to grow up.
And you know what's crazy? I fully agree with everything that he just said. I fully agree with everything that he just said. And it is a case, though, of Sneako, you kind of brought this upon yourself. I'm sorry. As unfortunate as it sounds. And I think, you know, he's being reflective of his career so far. This was something that you brought upon yourself through the moves that you've made over these last couple of years, being as extreme as you are, being as political as you've been, as polarizing as you've been. You were definitely on a wave where you cracked the code to being viral. And that was through the lens of politics, through the lens of being extreme. And this is where you landed. Unfortunately, or as fortunately as it sounds, because I do think Sneako, from my understanding, he's still in a good place in life. He's still, I'm pretty sure, a millionaire throughout all of this. So, is he living a sense of regret? I don't think he's living in a sense of regret. But I just find it so interesting to me because there was a situation with him and Kai a couple years ago where essentially he was forcing Kai and looked at Kai as a loser because he wasn't using his platform to talk about politics and real shit. Right? And Kai's response was perfect. He said, damn, motherfuckers can't even have fun anymore? That's all he said. That's all he said. And I respect that. I respect the fuck out of that. Because I think Sneako, he was a guy that saw trends and thought that the way he was succeeding was the way of the future. For real, for real. You know? He was getting in this political lens where if you weren't making political content, you're a fake content creator type of wave. But the reality of the situation is, chat, is that not everyone needs to be a political content creator. There is a need for pure entertainers, especially when, you know, you built your audience around children. There is a need, there is a want for streamers to just be lighthearted streamers. Not everyone can talk about politics. Not everyone should talk about politics, both from a business perspective and from an experience perspective. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't built to talk about politics, and this is where I stand with athletes as well, talking about politics, bro, if you ain't built to talk about politics, just shut the fuck up. Hey, that may be a hot take. That may sound shut up and dribblish, but don't force it. Don't force it. And a part of me feels like Sneako truly does care about the things that he's talking about, but a part of the pivot as well was just, damn, this shit is working for me. You know, this shit is working for me. This is my avenue to becoming the content creator financially, from a popularity perspective that I always wanted to be. So I just got to take it and run. I just got to take it and run. So let me bring up a quote retweet to this that I found very interesting. Let me see. Let me bring up the quote retweet. Shout out to Long Roster for $5. Just started making 6 figs. Any advice investing botches souls? Let me tell you right now. I thought when I made 6 figs, that's all I really needed in life. But inflation is a bitch. So I guess my advice for you is, although you are making 6 figs, which for a lot of people is the magic number, don't move like you're making 6 figs, if that makes sense. I guess that's the way to put it. So, All the Boy quote retweeted the Feared Buck tweet that we just seen, and he had this to say: "You had a good thing. You were really a boundary pushing artist, but you had one bad year and fucked every once of goodwill you built up since you were 18 for some money and fame, rejecting every out you were given at every turn. Reap what you sowed, you fucking idiot sellout." Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And as harsh as that sounds, he's true. He's not wrong. Because Sneako has had a lot of different outs. There were a lot of points where Sneako could have turned for the better. But time in and time out, he went back into the red pill shit. He went back into the political shit. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm even looking at, you know, his Twitter content right now. And it feels like it's just like an itch that he needs to scratch. That he just has to talk about political talking points. It's chat, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of like me with the NBA. It's kind of like me with the NBA, chat. Like, as much as I want to pivot away from the NBA, as much as I want to be known for more than the NBA, it is just something that consumes my daily life from a casual perspective. That pivoting away from the NBA, acting like I don't consume and talk about basketball and am a fan of basketball is just the most inauthentic thing that I can think of. I think in his heart of hearts, Sneako really does care about political content. You know what I'm saying? Sneako really is, like, the artistic side of him really cares about the power of social media and the messaging that you can put out there. And it's just something that he has to embrace at this point. Because I think he's went too far right, too far left, however you want to take it. He has gone way too political for you to just turn it off one day and say, yeah, I'm gaming now. Like, come on, bro. Like, hey, he has to navigate the space. And Sneako's journey is something that I am definitely going to keep a keen eye on. Just because I am genuinely curious of, can a content creator be uncanceled? Right? And this is not me trying to justify the things that he said in the past, because a lot of it was hateful, a lot of it was racist, a lot of it was anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some fucked up shit what he was saying. You know? And from the response of people that I've seen when I've asked this question, a lot of it is on some, hey, brother, you cannot take back the things that you just said, and just because you're making artistic vlogs now doesn't mean we can forgive you. Like, and I feel that. But I truly do wonder, similar with Kanye, bro. Like, if Kanye just flipped the switch and was like, hey, man, y'all said y'all missed the old Kanye, well, I'm back. Like, in an authentic way. Like, not just for a front, not just for a show, not just for like, old Kanye is actually black. Old Kanye is actually back. Excuse me. Old Kanye is actually back. You know what I'm saying? From 07, 08, being the musician that he was. Like, would y'all forgive him? There goes the clip. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Oh my God, bro. Like, would y'all forgive him? Would y'all forgive him? Hey, brother, I've seen a worse slip up today. All right. Hey, Emily been getting cooked on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie. Back in black. If Kanye was actually black. I mean, hey, man. Let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what y'all think about this whole Kanye stuff. SOLZ the ultimate cliff farmer. On God, I wasn't trying, bro. On God, I wasn't trying. SOLZ took the man's card. Yo, chill, bro. Yo, chill. If Bully is good, people will forgive him. Not gonna lie, I probably won't. But that's cause I'm not a big Ye fan. But I guess not to make it specific to Ye, but whoever it is that's your favorite artist that got canceled for some fuck shit. Would you forgive them? Would you forgive them? Forgive but never forget. I feel it. But has SOLZ listened to that new sample? Yeah, that was a crazy slip up. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh God. He'll never be able to. What does that say? Damn. That shit just went away. The Sneako conversation is definitely interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the 116 in the building. Shout out to the big 116 in the building, y'all. If y'all haven't already, like the video. There's 116 people in here, but not 116 likes. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Not 116 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a 5-star review on Spotify, on iTunes if you haven't already. And let's have some fun. All right, let's go ahead and keep it pushing, y'all. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Okay. Let's talk about Deshae Freaky Frost again. So, on the last stream, on the last episode of Sipping with Souls, we discussed Deshae Freaky Frost going to Target and allegedly what it looks like, essentially like harassed a woman. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Walked up to a woman with his mom, walked to a woman at Target with her mom and her brother there and said, "Bitch, you look good right now. I'd fuck the shit out of you." She said no 3 more times after that. He said it again, walked away, got pressed by the brother. And, you know, he's been getting canceled online. And I will say this, I think rightfully so. Like, Deshae was so nasty for that. And his justification in the moment was nasty for that. But, and this is the beauty about social media, man. The brother got Twitter. Hey, man, the brother got TikTok. The brother got everything. So, this is the brother's response. Since nobody can tag you on TikTok, here you go, ma'am. And Mr. Deshae getting addressed next because you definitely put the battery in that boy back. So let's go ahead and watch it. I haven't seen this yet. So.
But I do think that they got the was doing too much. Like we heard you say he apologized. Shut the fuck up. But he wanted camera time. That's what he wanted. So he got it.
Camera time.
Saying in the clip like shut the fuck up. And they said I was taking up for Deshae. No, I wasn't. I said, what the fuck do you want him to do? That's not me taking up for him. Say, if you want him to apologize, then say, okay, we heard you say it was disrespectful the first time. Bitch, do you want to apologize or you going to stay here and keep saying the same shit? Because I'm all about ending this. I'm all about solution. And it usually be the niggas that solution problems unless you want fucking camera time because you're a loser. Like, who gives a fuck? But
Yo, to think in this situation, the brother is the one clout chasing. When your mans just went up to a random woman and literally clip farmed and had a L clip farm too. L clip, like pure content alone. If your goal was to get canceled, I guess it was the W clip. But if that L clip, your mans is the one clout chasing off a random woman at Target. So I don't know what this is about, but hey.
he apologized and went on about his day, so who cares? Everybody gonna say what the fuck they got to say. But me personally, I was swung on that nigga.
Yeah, okay.
But you was right there. You was right there. And what did he do that was wrong? I ain't gonna lie, just for yapping a little bit more. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna lie, it was Deshae that was just yapping and not saying anything. Like, if you watch back that clip, he was very clear in his words. Yo, I heard what you said about my sister back there. Deshae goes, oh, who? Explains the situation a little bit more. He said that ain't cool. Deshae the whole time, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So who the fuck is actually, like, not providing solutions in this instance? Like, what the fuck?
I said, man, you should have swung on his ass. Not to say. If you can reach it.
If he can reach it. Let's be all the way 100. E Kane. You definitely was egging that nigga on and you definitely was defending him. Like, come on, let's be real. Saying he should have swung on me. What'd you just say to that baby? If he could reach it, baby, stop playing with me. Boy was looking real shook, scared. Shook one. That boy was scared. Stop playing with me. For real, for real. All this old YouTuber, boxer, stop playing, dog. Niggas really be getting hurt because of people like you. Let's be for real, for real. But we're going to address me wanting camera time in the next video. So we're going to go to that. The apology was definitely trash. Let's address that.
What was
Talking about he apologized to my sister about being on the phone with her mom. He said it again after he said it the first time. Baby girl, you you're a trash human being, but it's okay. We're going to address everything in the next video after we watch the real video. Both of y'all was in there drunk as hell. Stop playing. Smelled the liquor on both of y'all breath. Stop it. You got out the car in the video and was like, oh, I'm drunk. I'm a little smidge. Come on. Stop playing. The funniest thing is, like, you calling me a loser. Like, that's the real funny thing, baby. Like, you're really the real loser out here. Like, come on, dog. You get beat up by your man every day.
Oh. 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 Chat. I was not. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. That was crazy. Chat, that was whoa. Okay. Type shit. What the fuck?
I don't even know you, and all I know you for is getting beat up. Like, come on, stop. You're the real loser, and I hate violence towards women. But you, I see why it be happening.
Oh, hell no. This motherfucker chose violence. Hey! Hell nah, chat. He did not know, bro. No, you can't say. He crashing out. Hey, Dreamer, he crashing out. Can he say that? Can he say that? Can he, like, okay, this is the question I got for y'all, chat. Everything going on, is that grounds to say that? Is that grounds to say that? He didn't really start any of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deshae and her are definitely dragging it at this point, for real. So he gotta say something, right? He gotta say something, right? Like, he's been as calm as you can be, right? Even in the situation, he had grounds to, in GTA, put hands on Deshae. But I don't... Damn. He approved the DV. Yeah, approving DV is kind of crazy, though. Hey, let's see if there's more, though, chat. Let's see if there's more. What is this dude's name?
Because I'm all about
baby. If he could reach it, baby, stop.
Let's see. Chill Khalil. Let's see if we can find more videos from him. Let's see, chat. Nah, that was a crazy clapback. She kept shooting, he just shot back. Type shit.
I do think that they got the was doing too much. Like, we heard you say he apologized. Shut the fuck up. But he wanted camera time. This is what he wanted, so he got it. But anywho, saying in the clip, like, shut the fuck up. And they said I was taking up for Deshae. No, I wasn't. I said, what the fuck do you want him to do? That's not me taking up for him. Say, if you want him to apologize, then say, okay, we heard you say it was disrespectful the first time. Bitch, do you want to apologize, or you going to stay here and keep saying the same shit? Because I'm all about ending this. I'm all about solutions.
I'm trying to find his TikTok, chat. Hold on. I'm trying to find his TikTok. Okay, I found his TikTok. Because I think that's the same video we just watched. For real. He ain't approved. He just understood why it happened. The difference. Damn, he getting clapped on TikTok, huh? God damn.
Medicine are you on? Like, for real, what the fuck are you on? Like, what medicine do you take? Because it's, like, really crazy. It's giving crazy.
Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you...
What's this?
Damn.
Oh, shit, this is fucking cool. Whoa.
You shouldn't have been talking. You shouldn't have been talking.
Damn. Damn, he couldn't. Wait, hold on.
For real, I really don't know why y'all acting like I'm fake. Y'all thinking I'm a fake person. Y'all thinking I'm a troll page. I'm very much real. Yeah, and the response is very much coming very soon. Promise you, I'm just trying to learn how to work this TikTok.
He couldn't get it off on TikTok? No, he had to get it off on Twitter, right? You had to get it off on Twitter. Hold on, bro. Because I will say this. I'll give Twitter their credit in this regard. Hey, you can post whatever the fuck on Twitter. Less violations to deal with. I will say that. Let's see. Damn. Okay. I can't really find anything. That's the most response I guess we can get from the situation. But yeah, no. Listen. Let me bring up Deshae's response too. Cause I did make a quote retweet on this. Alright. So this has just been the response to the aftermath for real.
You think that girl content always gotta be a thing? You feel me? Like no cap, bro. Like from that clip alone, whether it was a prank or not, if I'm being honest, from an outside perspective, and somebody to be able to tell you what's real, that shit is crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although, how from your perspective, how may you want to see it and shit like that, nigga? No, fuck all of that shit. Here's my theory on it, right? Nigga, people already put you in a narrative of thinking that you be doing like shit with bitches and be getting sexual and shit and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when they see you with a girl, they gonna put you in that narrative, and it's up to you if you want to be putting. If you want to keep doing the girl content shit and shit like that, if that's what you want Deshae to be known for, if that's what you want to be known for, nigga, that's what you're gonna be known for. But bro, that the shit with bitches and the girl content and shit don't gotta be done, bro. All that shit is not necessary. That shit not.
So what I do want to see, and I'll take the time to look this up, is what Deshae said to that response. What Deshae said to that response.
All right. So to give y'all context of the whole situation, boom. All right. Meanie came. We're like, all right, to end the vlog, end the stream, let's go to Target. Let's go to Target and we should do a truth or dare. And the truth or dare is whatever I say, you have to get a number and I have to get a number. But in order to do that, right? In order to do that, you have to incorporate what I say. You have to incorporate what I say and to get the number. And same thing for her. So if I tell her, yo, you gotta get a number, but you gotta be like, you know, I want to eat your ass. And that has to come out your mouth while in the aspect of getting the number. She tells me, all right, I try to do a couple, it's not working, I'm not getting no numbers, whatever. The third person, we didn't have nobody, we're walking around. She's like, all right, you gotta be more aggressive. You gotta say, next girl you see, you gotta say, you look good as I will fuck you right now, right? Now listen, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm just giving y'all the whole context of everything that just happened. So she's like, all right, bet. I'm like, all right, bet. So we don't know who was gonna be the next like person to prank or whatever, anything like that. So I see the person, I go up to him, I say that, and then she says, oh, I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm like, oh, you know, I apologize. And you guys see so far everything that happened from that clip. Now let me say this to the girl. I don't know your name or I don't know anything, but I'm deeply sorry for how that went about, and even me just saying that, I definitely like shouldn't have said that to you, definitely. And I just feel like, especially you being on the phone with your mom, and I just knowing how people, you know, sometimes some pranks can be taken too far and like that, but I just, you know, I didn't think much of it. I was just, you know what I'm saying, we was a little late. I was just trying to do for the stream or whatever. And sometimes, you know, some people are not just meant for the camera. Some people don't want that. Some people don't want to be able to like be able to, you know what I'm saying, or they don't got time for games. And I respect that. So I shouldn't have said that to you, and I deeply apologize for it. And I'm sorry that your mom had to hear that. I'm sorry that your
okay. I was about to say, okay, at least he apologized. I will say how sincere it is. Would he have apologized if he didn't get pressed by the brother and all of this didn't happen? I would like to say no. But at the end of the day, if you learned your lesson the hard way, I guess you learned your lesson the hard way. I guess moving forward, we just got to see if he actually learned his lesson. So
your brother out here, I'm sorry that your family probably has seen that, and deeply, I am sorry though. Like for real, like I haven't got a chance to talk to her or anything. Like I haven't been in communication with her or anything. But as soon as I seen that, it was like kind of uncomfortable. As she said, like, you know, I moved on from it. And her brother. Listen, I feel like her brother, I feel like her brother, you know, did anything as any brother would do. You know what I'm saying? It could have went way more left, and it could have went way more left into like all different type of shit. And it didn't though. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, I feel like that if that was my sister and somebody said that to my sister, even joking or not, like there would have to be a conversation for sure. And I heard it. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want, it's not too bad or anything like that. Like trying to like, I'm not trying to be on some like whatever shit, like, you know, he did what he was supposed to do as a bigger brother for his little sister. Another thing, there was a lot of lies going. There was a lot of lies going around saying that this girl was 14 years old. This girl is 20 years old. My cousin, she works at the same Target, at that same Target. And she told me that that girl is 20 years old, okay? She's 20 years old. I don't know where this whole like thing was saying that she was 14 or 15 or 11 or something, like, you know what I'm saying? But my main thing was, I just wanted to be sorry though for her and just being her for her family. That's really what like her hearing that, her having to, because you don't know people's stories and people's backstories on anything they go through. People go through a lot of, you know, trauma, whatever, and that's just my fault trying to think content first in certain situations. Some people are cool. Some people like are cool with like all jokes and public pranks. Some people aren't, and some people don't want to deal with that. So that's my fault trying to do that, and I apologize. And I just now take full accountability for that, man.
But this is my thing. If you really are taking full accountability and you're sorry, like what are the things that you're gonna do moving forward to make sure that that doesn't happen in the future? You know what I'm saying? Because you are obviously gonna keep streaming. You are obviously gonna continue being a content creator. But what are you gonna do to figure out if a random person that you see in public actually wants to be on camera or not? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the tricky part when it comes to shit like this, is like, how do you actually hold yourself accountable without actually stopping content? Some people are cool with public sexual harassment and some people aren't. I'm sorry. No, I don't know. Let's just keep watching. Let's just keep watching.
Honestly, you know, the brother, like, you did what you're supposed to do as a brother, like have a conversation. If I heard that, I would do that. You know, I'm sorry. I'm just more deeply sorry for your family having to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Especially from a stranger. Like, who the fuck wants to hear somebody say that to their daughter? But definitely I learned from that shit for sure. And I definitely, yeah, what else? Yeah, she's 20 years old. She's 20 years old. She's not 14 or whatever. I don't know why TikTok tried to make it seem like it was some crazy. But God, y'all, like, what the crazy? But no, a nigga was tripping. A nigga was tripping. I'm not gonna lie. A nigga was tripping, bro. When I look back at that shit, like, I'm like, you was tripping. I'm not gonna cap. I'm like, you low-key tripping. Like, what the you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. But that's what it is. This will probably be my only time speaking about this whole situation, and they're moving on from it, bro. We're not going to talk about it, bro. We're going to switch this shit up, and we're going to keep going. But like I say, though, again, I'm so sorry to her, to her family.
Not going to lie, a lot of men just don't care about women and don't see them as human beings deserving of respect. I wouldn't think that far into this situation, just from that situation in a vacuum. Now, Deshae's actions outside of it, maybe you can point to that, but also, it wasn't low-key. You definitely were tripping in the highest fashion. For real.
To her brother, and I definitely, you know what I'm saying, to the people that heard that shit, heard that, like, to anybody, you know what I'm saying, anybody that didn't even know that was a prank or whatever and actually think that's the type of person I am, I'm definitely not, bro. If you really get to know me, whatever, I'm not even that sexual to girls, like, that I really just, like, that I know that people know me in person, you know? But, you know,
I think the comment for me is not necessarily you being too sexual, even though that's a claim that Cameron's made. You know, shout out the friend of the show, Cameron. I think the problem is, and this goes with a lot of streamers that do IRL prank content, is this mentality that y'all have of content first. Is this mentality, and this is the problem with clip farming, right? Like, it starts off as like something light. Somebody smells like shit. It's so funny. But when you and your friends and your crew carries that mentality wherever you go of, all right, we're recording videos, we doing everything for the clip, it becomes this thing of like, you get lost in the sauce. And you even, explain that in your video, in your explanation, that you was tripping. You got lost in the sauce. You was doing it for the content. In hindsight, you was bugging. But that's the problem when you combine content creation, live streaming, clip farming and involving random people in your content. That's the problem. That's the problem. That is why situations like this, situations like what every kick streamer has gone through happens, is because y'all literally navigate the world from the sense of everything gotta be a clip. And everything can be a clip. It cannot, unless you're faking it. And that's why I've been saying numerous times on this channel, I am for fake pranks for this exact reason. I would much rather see fake pranks than real pranks where motherfuckers are actually being disturbed in public when they're minding their own goddamn business. Especially if they're working. Bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I was working at Target, making the money that I'm making at Target, the last thing I want to deal with is a content creator who thinks he owns the place and is trying to, like, bust my balls. Pause. You know, like, that's the last thing I want to deal with.
You live and you learn, and that's the thing I'm doing. You guys are growing with me. You guys are growing with me, bro. I'm in 20s, and you guys are gonna be able to see me fail. You guys will see me do shit. You guys will see me just last 2 months ago, was getting canceled the subathon. So it's like, hey, we figured this out, and we just keep on going. You guys are gonna grow with me. You guys are gonna go trials and tribulations, but I'm not gonna be able to respond to everybody and tell everybody, oh, whatever, and try to prove my character. All different type of shit, bro. I'm sorry. That nothing like that will ever happen again. Nothing like that will ever happen again. I would think twice about certain situations and interactions with females, you know, and that's how I have to go about it. I hope she's good. I haven't, but yeah, she's 20 years old. I don't know what that whole fucking 14 shit came from. I don't know what the fuck they just try to run off with that shit, do that. What else? Okay. But yeah, everything else, like with that situation, we will be switching up this shit, bro. Okay. Now I can say this. When I feel like I'm in lack of creativity, I resort to filming with girls. And that's how that goes. You know what I'm saying? And what this sign was,
it's a crazy
was
mentality.
that I needed to be able to, how can I say, like, sit back and be like, Deshae, at the end of this, what the do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Do you want these girls and all these certain things, bro? Like, do you want to be able to, like, always show this lustful or whatever the or do you want to show that the creator that you are? You know what I mean? And that's what
chat, that's a crazy fallback. I ain't gonna who said it in chat? Someone said, I'm not gonna lie, most men don't care about women. Yo, if your fallback when you're not being creative is just spamming girls in your content, maybe that is what you think of them, bro. They're just keys to views. Like, oh my god, bro.
Really was. And I had talks with a couple people and things like that, and I had a couple talks and stuff like that, and people gave me real good advice and shit like that, and it just honestly it settled into my mind and really having to switch some shit up. Because last year, before my subathon, I think like 8 months ago, for a good 8 months, I was like, you know what I'm saying, like I was on a good run, just like keeping it like not, you know, girl oriented and stuff like that from May to like. From like May to December.
Let me go to the Kai.
Being a creator and shit, but bro, you don't.
Kind of lead to like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit. I'd be like,
me really telling you what it is, and I know how funny you are. I know your potential of being a creator and shit, but bro, you don't need that shit, bro. Like, I feel like I'm just afraid one day a girl gonna try to like lie on your name and. You feel me?
Yeah.
And just try to sign up. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I've been told you this though.
Yeah. No, I'm already knowing. It just be I be so like sometimes I get in these droughts and shit of creating some shit. I'll be like, bro, it's so easy just to film with the girl, whatever, some shit. That's why I kind of lead to like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but you gotta think, bro. The content creation is deeper than what it is with just girls. I've been there where thinking girl shit is cool, but whole time when you look at the of the broader fact of making content in itself, it's more of an art. You feel what I'm saying? You're able to create things from nothing. You're a content creator. Create things with girls and shit is temporary love for little kids who just want to be horny all day and watch it. That's not content creation. And when you ultimately end up realizing that, when you're able to realize that as a whole, you'll be like, damn, this is not something I need to be around. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a phase, but it's like it's not something you gotta be around, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's different when you have a funny person and shit, but you can't even do shit with girls anymore because you're gonna be playing into that picture. So I would just say cut all of that out, bro. Like show them, like hop on streaming and generally start creating some fire shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I gotta like. So you're talking about like no girls like trying to like even like spring break like no.
Yo, chat. Deshae is having such a hard time, like, conceptualizing content without girls. It is so funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. So you talking about, man, like, even on, like, Kai, even on spring break, I can't do content with girls. Like, is that what you tell? Yes, Deshae, fuck. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all this right now. Cause I've been kept my mouth shut when it comes to a lot of content creators for a minute now, bro. And y'all might even look at me in this way. And fuck it if you think this way, bro. A lot of your favorite content creators lucked into their success. And that's okay. A lot of your favorite content creators don't actually know how to create content. They just kept on throwing shit at the wall. Something stuck and they ran with it. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to... Listen, it's just something that I see a lot. Is that a lot of these successful content creators, they don't really get the art of content creation. They don't really know why things work the way that they do. They just look at the views. They just look at the 1 out of 10s and correlate 1 out of 10s to shit that they just need to keep on doing. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. Dreamer says, we know the names. Shout out to Juwan for $5. Defend Filipino Queen Beabadoobee, she getting cooked. We'll look into that a little later. But bro, like, especially now with like celebrities getting into content creation, it is more true than ever. Because a lot of these people, as great as they are on camera, bro, their production staff be carrying the fuck out of them on this YouTube shit. Like, it's gotten to a point, and this was not the case back in the day. You had to learn all of these different soft skills individually. A lot of these celebrities turned YouTubers, former athletes turned YouTubers. These are motherfuckers with whole production staffs where all they need to focus on is sitting in front of a desk or sitting in front of a camera and being the content. But this is what I'm saying about, like, they don't actually know why things work the way that they do because they don't have to focus on it. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, let's keep on watching.
With Justin.
Spring break.
Okay. All right.
How old are you, nigga? How old are you?
I'm 24. I just turned 24.
24 talking about spring break, chat. Let's stop it. Hey, shout out to Kai, bro. 24 not in college talking about spring break. This is a grown-ass man, dog. What are we doing? Bro? Hey, hey, shout out to Kai for being as pissed as he is, because that's literally my reaction. Spring break? Come on, bro.
Or walking the strip during fucking spring break. Deshae fucking Frost. When he could be at home actually creating fucking content and not be with bitches and shit, drinking and shit. That, bro. Look at that nigga the strip, Miami spring break. Leave that to the little, like, bro, like,
all right.
That. You this is what you gotta do, bro. And I'm only going so hard because I know you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I want to be at least the person to be able to talk some to give you good advice. What you need to do is go to the drawing board. You gotta actually sit down, but you gotta get like a nice little team around you and like that. You're not a dumb. You're a content creator. You've gained 1 million subs in a month for a reason.
This is the problem with Deshae. And this is why I tweeted out the way that because mind you, this is not something that is just apparent in this video right here, but it was also apparent in the camera situation, bro. Deshae ego is gonna be a part of his downfall if he ever falls down, which I don't want him to fail. But in the camera situation, he was talking about And you gonna stay in your room talking about all the content creators while I actually work with them. Like on some angry shit too, like actually yelling it. And even in this instance, and even in the incident at the Target, he talking about shit. We not the same. You know what I'm saying? We not the same. Like I'm just doing this for the content. See, you wouldn't. I'm saying we just built different. Even in this instance, you see the way like he's actually listening to Kai. This is the problem with Deshae's ego. Is the fact that he's so clout driven that he gonna only listen to someone and respect someone if they got more clout than him. And that's such a bad mentality to have. That's such a bad mentality to have. Because that mentality is gonna carry throughout a lot of things in your content career, whether that be on camera, off camera. That is just gonna fuck you up. That's just gonna fuck you up, bro. I'm telling you, that's gonna fuck you up. The ego that you got, bro, that's bad. That's bad, bro.
You've done all this for a reason without girls. So why in the fucking fact would you need that?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you need to do is just go to the drawing table. Don't be afraid in dipping in numbers of views because girls aren't a part of your stream.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be scared. Like, you shouldn't be scared of that. You shouldn't be scared of you doing a stream by yourself, performing not well with girls. You feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't be afraid of that.
But I think this is also the problem. And I swear to God, it sounds like I've been waiting to cook Deshae. But trust me, Chad, I keep an eye on a lot of things way more than y'all think. I had a take on the pod a couple pods ago where I said not everyone needs to be live streaming. Like, I feel like a lot of content creators are just forcing the live stream pivot because they see everyone else live streaming. When in reality, the way you was doing content was just fine. Pre-live streaming. Right? Let's just... Let me look at Deshae's... And I'm gonna just keep it a whole stack. I think Deshae is one of the live streamers that have just forced the live streaming pivot just for the sake of it, like being too, like just it being the wave. You know what I'm saying? And purely off of that fact. And I think that's been a detriment to him. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and look at, because we're gonna have to get to pocket watching, all right? Let's look at his average viewership, okay? So this was December 2024. I'm pretty sure this was when he was doing the Frostathon. We're looking at an average of 5,000 viewers, max of 21,000, streaming for 600 hours, okay? 600 hours, that is 581 divided by 24. He streamed for 24 days. I'm pretty sure that's when he was doing the Frostathon, all right? January dips all the way down to 2,000, max of 11,000 views. And in February, so far, we're 23 days in. We're looking at a max of 7,000 views, average of 2,500. Now, let me preface what I'm about to say by saying, in no means is Deshae a failed live streamer, right? In no means am I saying Deshae is an unsuccessful live streamer, because he clearly is. He clearly is succeeding in the live stream space. But I just feel like he saw a lot of his peers live streaming. He saw a lot of his peers being clouded up through the live streaming wave that he just thought, hey, that's the new wave. I better get on it. When in reality, his YouTube channel was killing. Killing. And I really need to show y'all this, because if we look at this chart, I think he really started taking live streaming seriously. What is this? January of 2024? Because we're looking at August 2023, January 2024. He didn't really stream. So January of 2024 is really when he started taking streaming seriously, for real, for real. So, but if we look at his channel a year ago, look at these numbers, chat. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. This was before. Let me just double check. Hold on, relax, lady. We're looking at December 2023. So this is literally before he started taking streaming seriously. 1.3, 1.8, 4.5, 1.4, 1.41, 1.3 millions of views. Millions of views per video. Killing the game, chat. With the vlogs. Like, look at these numbers. And then let's look at the clip channel right now, chat. And again, I'm going to sound like a hater when I say this, bro. I'm telling you right now, these numbers and the numbers he's pulling on live, this is a forced pivot. He is trying hard to make it in streaming, when in actuality, he was killing the YouTube game. And I truly think he just forced the streaming pivot for the sake of, everyone's streaming now. It's the wave. No, bro, you was killing the game on fucking YouTube. And the reason why I also think this way is because I sort of I seen a clip of him talking to DDG. And he straight up asked DDG, yo, if you were to start, as a fresh content creator right now, what would you do, Twitch or YouTube? DDG kept the real. I'm still staying on YouTube. I don't know. Like, there's more discoverability there. It's more long lasting, this, that, and the third. Deshae goes, if I had to start over right now, I would start on Twitch. Because you see everyone, imagine if like Kai started on, like, all these different things, bro. I'm telling you, Deshae, your YouTube channel was killing. You do not have to force a streaming pivot just because you see your friends streaming. Just because you see the industry pivoting to streaming. You don't got to do this, bro. I'm telling you right now. Bro. And it'll probably get you in less trouble, too. Going back to this type of content. Because you can edit shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm hating too much, though. Shout out to the 145 in the building. Appreciate y'all. Like up the video if you haven't already. I see 145 in here, but not 145 likes. I see 64. All right. So get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Let's keep it pushing, though. All right, let's talk about this Beabadoobee shit. What is going on? Is there like a recap video of what's going on? Because I don't know what's going on, chat. I just know she's been getting cooked. It's some brain rot shit, apparently. But, all right, let's see. I highly doubt this is worth a 20-minute video. But let's watch this one.
I've seen so many comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos.
Okay.
But
let's watch another video, because y'all are going to say that's my twin this whole time. So let's watch someone else. Because I know how y'all get, chat. Maybe. I know this dude be dragging it. That's why I don't want to watch them. But,
men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. I still got more money than you.
Well, guys, Beabadoobee. I've been practicing how to say that all day long, and when I say that, I really mean I was trying to remember how it was spelled and how it was said from memory without looking it up, and at one point it sounded like I was having a stroke. Just sitting in my room alone saying shit like Beabadoobee wasn't my best look, I'm sure. Don't really know why I told you that that happened. We're gonna move on. Today we're looking at some relatively silly stuff, which is really my favorite stuff to look at. It's where
shout out to Drew for the $2. B-Souls, give this $2 to Damo. Appreciate you.
Feel the most comfortable. Talking about serious things is not nearly as fun as talking about somebody getting unbelievably pissed off at a meme that involves NBA YoungBoy. So good day. Now look, I'm a pretty smart guy, okay? So I'm aware that to a lot of you guys, the words Beabadoobee and NBA YoungBoy are not gonna mean a whole lot to you. That's okay, don't worry. I'm really good at explaining things that mean nothing outside of the internet. Basically, to understand this video, all you really need to know is that Beabadoobee, which I think I'm probably going to end up like saying wrong at some point in this video, and I'm not going to catch it, and then I'm just going to start saying it that way from that point forward, and it's going to be a whole thing. But Beabadoobee, okay, that was not a bit. I actually was just saying it wrong. I had to Google it. What?
Holy fuck. All right, we gotta watch. This dude be dragging it. Fuck. Yeah, we going to Sean C chat. All right, 10 minutes. God damn, bro.
Did you see Beabadoobee crashing out over the rage bait?
Ooh, Biba what? Biba what? Beabadoobee? Nigga, y'all... Okay, hold on. Because that name look familiar. Okay, she's an artist. Wait. I know for a fact I've heard her music then. Why is that her name? Some Scooby-Doo shit. Beabadoobee says she'll be signing up for opera lessons after recent Beabadoobee crashed out and posted a weird video ranting about men because people made a meme comparing her to NBA YoungBoy. No, she got YoungBoy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually get YoungBoy before. Even when I didn't get what the YoungBoy shit was about, it was so absurd that you just couldn't take it serious. Even when you not in on the joke, it's like, how could you ever take that serious? That doesn't even make sense. How did you get, like, what did they show her? Should I watch what they showed her versus what she responded to, or watch the response first? Nah, I'm
artists who can't sing.
I'm gonna look at this first.
Artists who
I gotta look at the joke first. Look at the TikToks. I'm gonna look at the
TikToks
first.
This is it?
can't sing versus artists who can sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
No way she got by
Count
this
all
chat.
the freckles on your face.
He's got.
No way she got by. No.
They got explosions in the video. He's got lasers coming out of his fucking eyes. To a song that he's never sung. How did they get you with this though is the question. Like, this is, I don't understand. This is what's insane to me. There's no way. There's rappers who are virtuous.
My auntie is a man now. I think I'm old enough to understand now.
You know what's so crazy? I actually seeing this being unironic if King Von lived. I don't know how long it would have taken. I don't know how long it would have taken him to get to this point. But at some point, let's say we get a 50-year-old King Von. He might be on some shit like this. You never know. Messiah Von. It's so crazy that even when
Alright, let's go to her. Let's go to her.
Comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos. But the fucking men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. Just
no, they got her.
Off of these memes? Beabadoobee, what are we doing? What are we doing? BZE, yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. No, chat. No. Talking about, just tell me you don't get girls. All right, man.
It's like, you might as well just say it. It's obvious. It's plain. I've stalked your fucking profiles and does it hurt me?
She stalked profiles?
Not really, if I'm being completely honest.
Chat, know this. Whenever I say to be honest, I'm about to lie. On God. On God, on everybody. Pre-lie? Okay. What are the words that are about to come before the lie? To be honest. Honestly. To keep it real.
Me, because I probably get more girls than them, and I'm not even gay. I'm not even gay. I don't even know what I am. Maybe I'm bi. Who knows?
Oh my God, she's insufferable. Oh my God, she's insufferable.
Who gives a fuck? Okay, artists you can sing, vs you can't. I still got more money than you.
Oh shit.
Oh, nah, she's really mad though, chat. She's really mad though. That's what's really getting me. She's really mad. I get more bitches than you. I get more money than you. And she's like dead serious.
Oh. Also, the block button exists. Like, I will literally just...
Oh my God.
Yeah, nah, because from my understanding, chat, her image was on some like, I'm a soft girl, chilling, vibing. Like even her music is like that. And I really do like her. Like, if you look at my playlist, she's right there, chat. She makes good music. She did lose some aura though. All that whining and bitching. What are we doing? What are we doing? God. That's tough, chat. That's definitely tough. See, Sneako, this is... Let me go back real quick, bro. Sneako, this is why you cannot pivot away from political content. You cannot just make a video, post it on Twitter, and just title it Jews. Like, what are we doing? I want to watch just the first 30 seconds of this, for real, for real. Hopefully I don't regret it.
To our prosperity, to our good health and happiness, and most important,
to life, L'chaim, L'chaim, L'chaim.
People are talking about Jews more than they have in 100 years. So from someone who grew up with them and has been talking about them his entire life, here's my unsolicited advice. To everybody, from the people who criticize them to the Hollywood filmmakers and the average person, stop worshiping Hitler.
Type shit. Hey, man. Can't really disagree there, chat. Can't. Hey, man. Let him cook. Let him cook. Hot take of the week. Hot take of the week, chat. God damn. God damn, bro. Tweeko is crazy. Oh my God, bro. The fact that has to be said though, cause he to be fair, man, y'all be going crazy out here, man. For real, for real. Kanye. Damn. Alright. Let's talk about this next. John's going crazy. Let's talk about this next thing, chat. Listen. A couple weeks ago, we talked about, I think it was on the first episode of Sipping with Souls, bro. Plaque Boy Max, Noir, and the whole situation with DJ Academics. And that was a very pro-Noir situation. You know, Ak was definitely talking weird to him. You know, Ak was getting canceled. And I do believe he was a victim in the situation. And Ak got cooked rightfully so. Ak got cooked rightfully so. However, in that situation, I did tell y'all, which is a minor point that I made because there were bigger conversations to be had, that I'm not going to lie, if I was Max, I would not include a 15-year-old in my content, period, point blank, because of how nasty the internet can be. Full stop. Full stop. And I understand in the situation, it may be on some innocent shit. This is just a fan. You know, we're just having a conversation. But continuously involving a minor in the content that I do, exposing him to a community that ain't PG friendly, making him a mod in my chat, making him a regular in the content, that was a dangerous game that Max was playing. Very, very dangerous game that Max was playing. And the dangerous game, you know what they say, chat. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And apparently over this last week, Noir has been exposed for scamming 5-star members. Like, I think Rage even got involved talking about, yeah, he tried to scam me before. I may be wrong on that. But yeah. Like, that's why it was a minor point, but it really was a point that I didn't want to stick on. Like, Max, I would not involve the 15, because I think he's 15 now. And when he involved him in the content a couple years ago, he was probably like 12, 13 or whatever. A minor point. Relax. He was probably like 12, 13 when they first met. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, just to protect the child, because it is a child we're talking about. I am not including a 12-year-old in my content, making him a leader of my community on any type of shit, trusting them with money, all this different shit, bro. Hell no. Because that can get messy real fast, real quick. Real fast, real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I think with how nasty the internet can be, the least I could do the least I could do is to not promote a minor being in my content. But regardless, let's go ahead and watch this video. Because apparently they went through a whole deliberation process on Max's stream, and this is what happened.
You're getting older though, and you're still scamming people. You're asking people around me for money. You're doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing and playing the I'm a kid card in order for you to get by, which is not cool. You've been on the internet long enough. You know the results of your actions, my nigga. You're scamming people, my supporters, my niggas in the com. You're doing all this, bro. You're scamming people outside, and you're playing that cool role. That shit's not it, bro. It's not it. You gotta stop that shit. I've been told you. You gotta chill with that shit. Now, here are your charges. You will be facing.
This nigga's gonna cry?
You ain't cry when you had that scooter and Big Man. Don't cry now.
1, you will be receiving a lifetime ban from mod across all platforms. You are never receiving mod ever again, whether that's in chat, Twitter, anything. You are never getting mod back.
You really about to cry, chat.
2, you will no longer represent me in any fashion. Don't hit up rappers on my behalf. None of that. I cannot have you part of my image if you keep on having these situations where it looks like you're scamming niggas. None.
Why? This is what I'm saying. Max, why was he ever hitting up rappers on your behalf, bro? Why was that ever a thing, bro? This is funny if you know who he's sitting next to.
No more mod. You will not represent me in any fashion. Don't hit people on my behalf. You're not my manager. None of that. Okay? I'm sorry. It's got to be this way. Next. You will have 2 months of no Noir, meaning no typing in chat, no calling on Discord, no contact with me. Do not reach out with me. If you attempt to reach out with me, you will have a lifetime ban. You're staying blocked on iMessage phone. None of that. You have to learn your lesson for doing shit like this. And no more asking for money from anyone in terms of doing Fortnite scans. You cannot.
I will say, doing this publicly and like hosting an event for this is kind of crazy. Cause y'all see how many people? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, even if you wanted to handle this, cause mind you, again, you are dealing with a minor, chat, brother. Oh my God, get him off the call. Get him. Like, who is this dude? Who, like, Max, come on, bro. I'm telling you, y'all playing a scary ass game, bro. Is this a fucking Liam Uchiha, bro? Like, come on, bro. Nah, hosting an event to like ban this kid off your bro. That's kind of OD.
You have to learn your lesson for doing shit like this. And no more asking for money from anyone in terms of doing Fortnite scans. You cannot do that. No. None of that. Do not go in niggas' chats. Do not ask niggas for money. You cannot do that. If you do that, you will get a lifetime ban. You can, once again, you can ask your friends for money for niggas to help out. You cannot be going, because once again, niggas tie us together. You cannot be going, hitting niggas up on their behalf, getting their money, etc. If you type in my chat within these next 2 months, for whatever reason, you will be permanently banned and exiled from 5-star. Do you understand? Do you understand? You cannot type none of that. You can type in Screech chat, you can type in Gauze chat, you cannot type in my chat. You will not be getting mod, none of that. You are not here. Okay? Understood. Now,
that was just a tough watch, bro. That was just a tough watch, because that is the, from my understanding, chat, like, Noir and Max is the peak definition of parasocial. Like, for real, like, that motherfucker actually views Max as like a brother type shit, you know. So that was just a tough watch, and I'll reiterate my point from earlier again. This is why, as content creators who are over 18, who are grown-ass adults, you should never involve minors in your content, specifically when you know what your content is about and how it's not You know what I'm saying? Kid friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think it's one, you can't stop kids from viewing your content. That's just the reality of the situation. You know, you can have as many safeguards as you want on your content, have this, that, and the third. You can't, like, Max cannot control the 40,000 people that are in this chat. There probably are a lot of kids in this chat. But I think the least you can do, the very least you can do, is to not incorporate children in your content and to keep them and use moderation, especially in communities like Discord, to not keep them involved in the content, let alone make them mods, let alone make them speak on your behalf. That's a scary game to play, Max. That's a scary game to play. And what I'm seeing from a lot of these streamers who haven't really been on the internet long enough, they're just going to have to learn their lesson the hard way, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Even with Deshae, even with Max, they're just going to have to learn their lesson the hard way because they're such in a content level mode, content first mode. You know, they're making so much money. The confirmation bias around them is just, hey, man, whatever's working is working. That's their mentality right now. You can't really speak to them on some shit. They're just going to have to learn the hard way. For real, for real. Little man about to cry. I agree, definitely. You got to draw that line. Remember that these streamers also started being mods as minors too. It's kind of like an internship. Yeah, and that's a tough part. Is like this is kind of like a cycle, you know. And this is like
you're getting older though. And
this is just a part of internet culture. And this is what I wanted to say earlier. I was kind of blanking, especially in Discord where people view it as a private setting and as a safe space to get some nasty shit off. Because we've seen it with ACT. We've seen it with other situations as well. For some weird-ass reason, internet motherfuckers treat Discord as like this private setting where they feel more comfortable getting weird shit off. If you're a creator who owns a Discord, like, that ass, like, protecting children should be your number one priority, for real, for real. For real, for real. Knowing that your audience is made up by children, that's one thing you cannot play with, bro. For real, for real. Because when shit happens in your Discord, that can only be on you. I think streaming a fake court case is weird. That's a part of it too. That's a part of it too, chat. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing, y'all. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Couple things to talk about. Couple other things to talk about. Just some quick hitters here, chat. Just some quick hitters here. Couple observations that I made on the timeline. Some NBA shit. JJ Redick has been out the media game for a year now, and I'm not gonna lie, he's a voice that is yet to be replaced. And that's facts. That's facts. I want to shout out JJ Redick because he has definitely exceeded expectations from a lot of people, being the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. But famously, you know, JJ Redick was a podcaster. He was a media member before this. The whole meme is the Lakers hired a fucking podcaster as their coach. But as a podcaster, as a media member, JJ Redick really was a standout talent. For real, for real. If we were to make a list of NBA content creators of the year over the last 4 to 5 years, I would say 2024 was Gilbert Arenas' year. The year before that was probably JJ Redick. The year before that may have also been JJ Redick as well. Because the way JJ Redick changed NBA conversations was just so refreshing to see, right? He was the former NBA player who embraced modern talking points, who didn't spend his time shitting on new players, who didn't spend his time shitting on old players. You know what I'm saying? He was very heavy on X's and O's, respecting the game, loving the game, enjoying the game, as opposed to being so narrative driven and all these different things. And I just find it so crazy that JJ Redick has been out of the game for a year, and his voice, what he represents in the game, has yet to be replaced. And I find that so crazy Because it's either media companies aren't looking for motherfuckers like JJ Redick, or they actually just don't exist. And I would like to think it's the latter. Or not the latter. And I would like to think it's the former. I would like to think it's the former, bro. I would like to think it's the former. I think a lot of these media companies truly do just care about narrative-driven talking points. A lot of these media companies just care about narrative-driven talking points. They just care about what's going to keep the conversation going, and they don't really care about actual hoop talk. But the crazy thing that JJ Redick proved is that, there is a market for actual hoop talk. There is a way to speak positively on the game and still get views. That's the crazy thing about JJ Redick. The blueprint is literally right there. And the fact that he hasn't been replaced says a lot about NBA media and where its head is at right now. I'm going to keep it a whole stack. I'm excited about the whole new rights thing going on. Hopefully that's going to create some new voices within the space. I heard Dirk and Blake Griffin are going to be the voices of NBC. So I'm really optimistic on that regard. But it's just interesting to me that JJ Redick hasn't been replaced. For real. And now that I'm thinking about the replacement, I don't know who that can be. I don't know who that can be for real. You know what I'm saying? And I think JJ Redick, the thing that made JJ Redick progressive as well is that, like, he wasn't on that gatekeep type of timing. You know what I'm saying? In respect to other NBA players, like, he was, but he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had proper talking points, he respected you. But all these other NBA podcasters and players, they're just on some, hey, if you ain't never hoop, shut the fuck up type of shit. And that shit just gets annoying. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Gil a hater. Not gonna lie, Perk can replace for real. Stop it. Shout out to Gil. I want to shout out to Gil. You know, because I know Dreamer's in chat. Like, you know, he knows the level of work that I've done for Gilbert Arenas over these last couple of months. And Gil and them have definitely been killing the game. But I don't know. I just find that interesting that JJ Redick hasn't been replaced. Because it shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. Like, I would love for Chris Paul to really change. Because the problem is, chat, the problem is, because I do think there are names that could replace JJ Redick. But they may not have the social media savviness that JJ Redick and his team has. I think that's also key as well. That's also a key. Because I think there's a lot of NBA players that may have the smarts of JJ Redick, but you also have to have the right production team to actually output the content properly. You know what I'm saying? Gil, that's something Gil can definitely do. He can be more serious if he wanted to. He can talk more about the X's and O's if he wanted to. I think he just chooses to have more, like, experience, story-based conversations than actual X's and O's conversations. But nevertheless, I want to spend the last couple of minutes of this stream. Shout out to the 132 in the building. Accepting questions. I want to do this at the end of every stream. Just spend like 5-10 minutes answering y'all questions, man. So go ahead, chat. Leave me some questions to answer. This is the Q&A section. You know what I'm saying? It could be about anything. It could be about basketball. It can be about, you know, my life, streaming, this show, things that we talked about. Leave me some Q's. I'll give you some A's. Let's go ahead and play some music while we get these questions here real quick. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I've been in a Mariah Carey mood lately, as y'all saw with that intro. Mariah Carey got some hits, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Mariah Carey really got some. Come on, chat.
I remember when you used to be mine.
Way back when. Come on, chat. Y'all getting y'all questions in now, so that's all I'll play. All right. Let's see. You see Glow shoot a shot at Duke. Oh, let me tell y'all this right now. Me and my girl listen to, we are really big Glorilla fans. Me and my girl. We listen to that song because I heard the snippet. I'm like, oh shit, Glow got another hit. Bro, the first half of that song is so unbearable. I can't, bro. I can't. Nah, because I listened to it. Y'all got to listen to it now, too. That shit was straight cheeks. That shit was straight cheeks, bro. Like, Glow, like, if that whole song was just a Glow song, it would have been fire as fuck, for real, for real. But who is this? Georgiana? Oh, my God. Her verse was ass. Her verse, yo. The beat go crazy, too, by the way, chat. Nah, because this is really bad.
I'm rocking some Trues West New Von, tell me to rev my ears off. Shit, I'm trying to tell them the same. Get to the guap. I'm trying to take this shit far, but never forget why I came. I want the richies, but I don't really care for fame. I want the trackies, little hoe aggy, as do my son need a daddy. I've been popping it, my old keep trying to stop me, my old friends turn wishy-washy. I love bad bitch too. Alright, oh. Put me on planes when I land, I still take flight. This little hoe cute finna asking what he doing tonight. Green the cup, but it tastes like Sprite. I love it so wrong, but it feels so right. It feels so right, They talk real big, but they sharing their pipes. Woo! They call me Caitlin, I'm born, get your paper up. Whiteness knows that shit look like makeup. I love bad bitches too.
But come on, bro. We gotta, chat, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. And this is not a woman rap thing, because I love women rap. Y'all know me, chat. They said my playlist look like a bad bitch playlist, for real, for real. But this shit is ass. But watch when Glow come in, though. Watch when Glow come in.
Get rich the fuck out my face trying to lay up. I love bad bitches too. I love bad bitches too. Go.
Let Glow go. Damn.
Yeah, I love them bad bitches. Why? Cause I'm a bad bitch too. Call my nigga Ching boy, why you ain't call me? I fuck bad bitches too. Fuck, I'ma hate on the next hoe fuck. That ain't what bad bitches do. Now we can't lay up. 11 a.m. Check out nigga ass getting the boot. I'm a big dog, I don't argue over niggas. Leave that shit for the puppy. I can get dick anytime I want. Baby, that shit ain't nothing. Topic of all these nigga discussion. But ain't none of them fucked me. Like my niggas, tall and brown. What else? And mixed with a little bit of ugly. They say shoot.
Dude, that's what's up with you. I can't sing that as a man, bro. as a man singing the line Duke Dennis, what's up with you? I can't, bro. Hey, that gotta be some of the most Ayo shit you can say as a man rapping a girl song, bro. Nah. Hey, so why you only say that part? Hey, nah, that's what I'm saying. That was kind of Ayo. That was kind of Ayo, chat. That being the only, nah, bro. As a man, you cannot rap this song, bro. Nah. Other shit you can say, man. Other Glow songs. Nah. What she say on TGIF? Nah, you can't say that though. You can't. Nah, we gotta run the.
What's up with you? They say shoot.
Hey.
Duke Dennis, what's up with you? Oh, God.
Nah, Glow's tough though. Glow's tough. Nah, yeah, cause you know other shit she said, you can say it. See, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me? Big GLO in a GLE. You know what I'm saying? You can say that shit. You can say it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. Well, I can't say that word. I ain't got ain't got me. You know, you can say that. But looking in front of the camera talking about Duke Dennis, what's up with you? Nah, I can't say that, chat. I can't say that, chat. In my heart of hearts, That gotta be the most Ayo bar ever. For real, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. So when we do crazy clips again, we pulling this up. Yo, stop it. All right, let's read some of y'all questions, man. Let's read more questions. Okay, gotta scroll up a little bit. You still on Ozempic? Yeah. I'm gonna have to up the dosage though. Hardest part about planning the wedding. It's just so much shit outside of the wedding to plan. That was a very underrated thing. And I understand, chat, you don't gotta do all of this. But I'm telling you right now, chat, let me tell y'all this about planning a wedding. Just because you want a simple wedding does not mean the planning is gonna be simple. I'm telling you that right now. Just because you want a simple wedding does not mean it's also gonna be cheap. Because I'm telling you, once you start the process, the simple shit gonna be expensive. You know what I'm saying? And it's the shit you don't think about. Have y'all looked at how much a venue actually costs? Just a simple, mind you again, just a simple venue. It's gonna cost a couple thousand. Right? Have y'all seen how much catering costs? Cause you know, you're gonna be inviting people. People might travel to your wedding. You know, you don't want them to just eat nothing. It costs a lot. The wedding dress is gonna cost a minute. Not a minute. The wedding dress is gonna cost a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's other things too. The bachelor party, the bridal shower. I know those are optional things. But if this is supposed to be a once in a lifetime event, okay. What else? There's just a bunch of like little shit. The honeymoon is a whole nother expense. You know, I would assume you'd want a honeymoon. And this is just a simple wedding again. You know what I'm saying? Was it Taylor expense? I haven't even gotten that far. I probably should. Like, it's a bunch of small shit. Like, I looked it up, chat. The average price of a wedding is $30,000. The average. So the average simple-ass wedding that you're looking for, it's going to cost you a couple bands. For real. And the thing is, and the fucked up part about the wedding industry is that they know that you are willing to pay a premium because it's your big day. So they be taxing. Chat. Because, again, they know how important of a day this is for you. They know this is an event where you know what I'm saying, your loved ones are going to be there. There's pressure of like, you know, as much as people don't want to admit it, there's a pressure of like, you know, you don't want this to look like a cheap ass event that just is a raggedy ass fucking wedding. You don't want that on you. So they're going to tax you. They're going to tax you for the plates. They're going to tax you for everything, bro. So, hey, man, we're here. Would you crash your own wedding for a Celtics three-peat? What does that mean? Let's see. What did you do for Gil? How's working with playback? I'll answer those two questions. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Working with playback has been the biggest blessing of my life in the last couple of years, outside of like family, like career-wise, because that's gonna sound crazy. Yeah, working for playback has been the biggest blessing of my career over the last couple of years, because a lot of people cannot say this, chat. A lot of people cannot say this. I'm working my dream job. Like, I'm being so serious when I say that. A lot of people cannot say that. I personally feel as if I'm working my dream job. This is a remote job working for a tech company that is trying to build a social media live streaming platform for sports fans, specifically starting in the NBA space. Bro, this is literally a dream job. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like every single day it feels like I'm working towards giving back to the community that gave me the career that I have right now. You know what I'm saying? Every single day it feels like an opportunity to advance the space to where I want it to be. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing for real, for real. It's given me a level of financial stability that I've never had before. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. Shout out to Playback for paying well. You know, for those who know my journey, out of college, I became a full-time content creator, and I've never had a stable paycheck the way I've had a stable paycheck right now. And it's, again, that part alone is just refreshing. You know what I'm saying? But also the opportunities that it's given me has been crazy in a very short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? I was able to go to All-Star Weekend, go to all 3 events because of this opportunity. It's just been a blessing. It's just been a blessing. And I really wish this is like a lifelong job that I'm able to do, because I'm being so serious. It may not get any better than this. For real, for a job. And also, like, content creator wise, as a creator, this has given me a level of flexibility to truly do what I want to do that I've never had before. Like, for a lot of 2023 and 2024, I looked at content creation as a necessity. It was a job. It was a bill payer. So there was a lot of pieces of content that I needed to do for the sake of needing to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of pressure to perform. But I feel like now, having the financial backing that I have because of this job, there is not much pressure to perform. Because I know at the end of the day, at the beginning of the night, the next video can have a 10 out of 10 and not still have money coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, good money coming in. So that's just been very, very refreshing. It's been very, very relaxing. And it's just made life so much simpler. So I want to shout out to Playback for real. Which is so ironic, because my first like job out of college was working for a channel called Playback with Lo, and now Lo is a creator on Playback. It's just a full circle moment type thing. Like, it's it's kind of crazy. Would you make the wedding a Let's Keep It a Buck members vid? No, I would not. That the wedding is gonna be as private as possible. For real. All right, let's read a couple more questions. Or can I not scroll up? I don't think I can scroll up. God damn it, chat. Or more than 4 kids OD. More than 3's OD to me. I ain't gonna lie. And as far as Gil, he's one of our high-level talents on Playback. So I've been working. Like, I've actually talked to Gil, man, for real. And that was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working very closely, trying to figure out how Gil can succeed the best on Playback. So that's been cool. With that being said, chat, I think I'm gonna close it off right here. This has been a W stream. Shout out to the 129 in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Listen, man, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you haven't already. Leave a 5-star review on Spotify and iTunes if you haven't already. I'm saying, for everyone catching the stream for the first time, we stream twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of this stream, for the future of this podcast. Definitely have better things planned. I'm trying to get some guests involved in these streams as well. What else? Trying to get more structured a little bit. Like, I think the vision for this show, chat, I ain't gonna lie, I've been tapping into the solo remote podcasters. Shout out to Kylie Kelsey, I think, Jason Kelsey's wife. She got a fire pod, bro, for real. She got a fire pod. And she's cooking. She's absolutely cooking. So, yeah, man. I think, yeah, growing a show is like what I'm really like wanting to do right now. So, her show is fire. If y'all haven't listened to Kylie Kelsey's podcast, it's a good listen. It's a good listen, for real. But with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, and I'm out of here, man.